thing's kind of the best thing ever though, huh?
It's pretty great.
It's pretty stupid in a fun way.
Let's talk about amusement parks, like rides in the dark. Rides right here and rides all over, but mostly coasters, mostly coasters. We'll talk about all kind of things, but mostly coasters.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Mario. This is a channel all about amusement park type stuff, but
Mostly coasters.
and today we're at Knoebels, a free entry park. It's busy so far, but I'm looking forward to Phoenix. Let's go check it out. So at this park you can pay per attraction and it's relatively cheap, but you can also get an all-day wristband for $50 online if you get it in advance, or what we're doing is $55 in person, just because we were not 100% sure which day we were coming. So you can get tickets like everywhere, but there is only one specific place that you can get the all-day wristband. So we got our wristbands, but it has now been about 40 minutes since we arrived at the park. So if you come on a summer day, at least allow for quite a lot of time to park, get your tickets, and get your stuff all together. This place is a lot busier than we expected. Some of the rides already have some really long waits. First thing we're gonna do though is Phoenix. Alrighty. What do you think so far? Oh my god! What do you think about Phoenix?
Phoenix was absolutely phenomenal. So fun, so much airtime. There was a point where I even was scared, screaming, and grabbed onto the bar.
You get tossed out of your seat, and the lack of much of a restraint is phenomenal. I was fully out of my seat at least 5 or 6 times. We sat in the front row, so going up all those last airtime hills especially was phenomenal. Maybe we'll hit it up later in the back and let y'all know what we think, but so far 2 thumbs up from each of us, right? And then double that, that's 4. That's pretty good. We're getting some food. What are we getting?
Chicken fingers and a tiger tail.
Yeah, the tiger tail sounds yummy. Dang, that tiger tail was delicious. But now we're gonna go on flying turns.
Big strong chest.
I feel like I'm falling out of the seat.
Prepare for descent.
How was flying turns?
It was actually pretty fun.
It's like a wooden bobsled coaster. Never been on anything like that before. But as far as bobsled coasters go, it was a pretty darn fun one. We went pretty high up the wall, huh?
Yeah, the first half was pretty boring, and I was like, oh, okay. And then the second half, it picked up speed, and we were just kind of all over the walls. It was a great time.
Yeah, definitely not worth we waited about 55 minutes for it. I guess try to get to the park right at opening and get on it first. Would not wait that long for it again. I'd say half an hour. Had a little bit of a mental breakdown in the queue because we're not covering a ton of ground, but it's okay. This park is pretty. I think we're gonna go on the brass ring carousel next. Are you excited for that? And there's 2 different lines for this. One for the inside seats and the outside seats. What's the difference?
The inside seats are no fun, and the outside seats you can play the game where you grab the brass ring and toss it in the hole.
I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see it in a second. Thank you.
What's your name?
Mario. Do you still need one? Hey, I made one. I made another one. 3. How was the carousel? Other than getting something in your eye just now, how was the carousel?
Those are the greatest ever. I love those. Everyone loves those.
They're all silver rings, but there's one gold ring in there, and if you grab the gold ring, I guess you're the winner, and they announce your name over the PA and give you a free ride, and I won. I don't know, I think I maybe had the most fun on that so far.
Super fun.
Yeah. One of the fun things about this park is they have lots of food and drink stands shaped like what they are selling, so I'm gonna get some lemonade out of this lemon.
It's some dang good lemonade.
Yeah, that's yummy.
I should have got that. I'll have one sip of that.
I'm gonna look back and it's gonna be gone. Next we're heading on Twister. There's no wait for this one because they run 2 trains and the trains are quite long and it's loud. But we're getting on very quickly, which is great. Javi, where's the gates? Yes, ma'am. How about that? No busier than when we got here, so that's good. Twister, how was it, Javi?
It was good. It was only a little shaky in one part. I liked the other one better.
Yeah, definitely. But it's very fast-paced, good double helix, even a couple of airtime tops, at least where we were sitting in the front row. Fun. I enjoyed it. And since there is no line, I'm gonna go again, this time in the back row without Javi while she takes a little break. So the back row was still really fun, still really strong laterals in all the turns. You just miss out on some of the airtime popping up into some of the turns, and you don't really get much airtime going down the drops, so I think I actually preferred the front better on this one. Next we're gonna go on Stratos Fear. It's one of those like carnival style drop towers that doesn't stop at the top, so you never know when you're dropping. You excited to poop your pants on this one?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my god. Oh man. What'd you think, Javi? Scared the pants off of you?
Yeah.
Those get us every time. It feels like you're gonna crash into the cement too. It like does not stop. It's so crazy. And then we're gonna go on Tornado. It's like an inverted teacup ride where you spin and you spin yourself too. I can't see what's happening. I'm so tired. Javi, how was that?
So fun.
I'm still out of breath. I spun us very, very fast, and it was very, very tiring. But it was fun, huh? You didn't get dizzy though?
I got dizzy, but I was not nearly as dizzy as you were.
Yeah, afterwards I was quite dizzy. Oh god. Go on one of those if you haven't yet. They are so freaking fun. They just like, there's nothing slowing the speed down. It's amazing. Next we're going on Black Diamond. This ride might be scary, if we're lucky. Black Diamond.
I had no idea it was gonna be like a creepy little mine ride.
It was like only practical effects. I don't know if you could even see any of it on here, but
I had a good time.
I recommend it.
There was a lot to look at. It wasn't like one of those like, oh, it's really like just blank spaces. No, there's a lot.
I thought it might be like that, where it's just like, okay, you're in the darkness and there's nothing to look at, but there's a lot of stuff popping out at you.
It was really cute.
It was fun. We're gonna go on Impulse next, I think. We've been putting it off because I hear this is notorious for having a long, slow moving wait as well. Oh, fun. How was Impulse, Missy?
It was a lot for my little tiny brain. It was fun though.
It was smooth. It just had like one jolt. Yeah,
fun.
it was really fun. I could see like that being like disappointing if you waited like an hour for it because it is short. But it's a really good little ride. That first drop, ejector airtime, which like we didn't experience too much yet. We didn't experience it all today, so it's just like a fun little change of pace. Going up vertically is always great. Like stretches out your back. It was fun to see like the scenery all upside down and stuff too. A couple of positive G-forces. That hang time, that inversion was awesome. Some head choppers too. I felt like the supports came super close to us also. Really solid fun. And that checks off all the non-kiddie coasters at the park. Maybe we'll go on Kozmos Kurves, the E&F Miler kiddie coaster. You all know that I love an E&F Miler. So the line's not too bad. I think we'll do that next. All right, so the numbers didn't work out for us. Javi went by herself in the middle row. I just got off of the back row. E&F Miler is wildin'. That's not a kiddie coaster, man. Maybe height requirement wise it is. Maybe it's only like 13 feet tall. But man, oh man, the laterals on that first drop just pinned me to the right side of the train. And then those last few hills, Javi, I was getting thrown around, wasn't I? You saw it. I was getting tossed. Glad we did it. It was actually really, really fun.
We just had some tickets. We're gonna go on the Haunted Mansion ride.
Yes, the Haunted Mansion ride is the only thing not included on the wristband, but it's something that we very much wanted to do. So we're doing it since it has a very minimal line. And since I was the winner on the Carousel, we got a discount. How was that? Worth the $350?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun. One of the scariest things about it was just slamming into the doors in the pitch black because you can't see anything.
No.
So every time
we job keeping it actually dark.
Yeah, I totally agree. You couldn't tell what was happening. Some fantastic jump scares. From a scares perspective, as good as like some actual like haunted houses during Halloween events. I mean, some of the stuff is like older and run down or whatever, but it's still like cute and whimsical. But great, fantastic jump scares. I definitely say a must do. I'm glad we did it. Now we're doing the Whipper, which is a classic whip style attraction. I've never been on one of these before, so I'm very excited to get on this one. Make sure you finish your candy floss before we get on, okay? Your hair's not allowed on the ride.
I'm gonna mush you this time.
Yeah? Let's do it. Push me.
It's a pretty cool thing.
I agree. It seems perfect for little kids. Like they're losing their mind on it. Oh.
Yeah.
Now we're going on this crazy contraption. I've seen that they have these at other parks, so it's not like unique to Knoebels, but I've never been on one. Have you?
Yeah.
You think you have? How was it?
Probably fun.
Let's go see if it is. Woo-hoo-hoo.
still dizzy.
Yeah, we're still having a hard time walking in a straight line. That thing pulled forces. I even told Javi like mid-ride. I thought it would be more like airtime focused because I saw how it like swings you out and pulls you back in. But it's like when you're spinning around and you have your arms out, but then you pull them in and you start spinning faster. That's what that thing did basically, right? It was really fun. And then as this is a family park, there's lots of fun family stuff to do, including like these backhoes. You can just dig up the dirt. That's super fun. Lots of great kids stuff. My niece would love it. There's so many good baby rides, kiddie rides, bigger kiddie rides, lots and lots of options. One thing that's closed, unfortunately, a couple of the attractions that I wanted to do are closed. Sky Slide. And apparently one of the workers was saying that the slide closed originally because of COVID. It was too hard to clean the mats that you ride down on. And then when they went to reopen it last year, there was a family of raccoons living in the slide. So there's that. The Scenic Skyway is also closed, which is a bummer because that's one that I wanted to go on to get good footage of the park, obviously, but honestly just for the views and the vibes. Wouldn't that have been fun?
Yeah, just like seeing like where it was up on the hill, like it looks so beautiful.
We also really want to do these boats, but the line looks pretty long, and we heard from another employee that that's the worst wait in the park. It moves painfully slow, so I think we'll skip out on that. The line is so short now. I think we're gonna check out the back, at least the back car. Woo! Woo! Oh my God! Javi, what'd you think about the background?
A little too crazy.
It's a little rough, but the airtime back there was bonkers. The first drop was better. Everything was crazier, except for going up into some of the hills. There were some parts that were genuinely scary. This thing's kind of the best thing ever though, huh?
It's pretty great.
It's pretty stupid in a fun way. So you've now rode that thing like, what, 5 times? What do you think? It's a pretty special ride, huh?
I like that one a lot. The back row was a little shaky for me, being picky because, you know, you ride it in the front row and it's incredibly smooth, so why choose to ride it in a row that's gonna feel shaky? And there's a dog in the line, so I'm distracted.
And now we're going on the antique cars ride. We are in the supports for Phoenix. Hey yo, how about them antique cars inside of a wooden coaster? And like little wooden bridges. It was a fun one. If you like Phoenix and want to get cool views of it too, that is the place to do it. Worthwhile for us. What's one of your favorite parts about this park, Javi?
Puppy!
Yeah, you can just have your dog out here. Maybe next time we'll bring the cats and bring them on a leash. What do you think?
Probably a bad idea with all these dogs.
Now our last little thing of the day is we got some potato cakes and some funnel cake fries. First for both things for both of us, I think.
Yummy, huh?
Oh, that's so good. So of course we had to pick up some merch as well. They have some really good stuff in addition to a shot glass that, well, you know, there weren't a ton of options in this specific category of shot glass, but we like the design, leave us alone. And then we also got this little model of Phoenix, which is not a nano coaster, although they do have nano coasters, but I think this is awesome. And then we did end up getting this brass ring carousel ring. Happy with our little merch haul?
Yeah.
Knoebels, what did you think, baby? I know you're super excited for it. Did it live up to what you wanted it to be?
It was not what I expected, but it did impress me. I was really thinking it was going to be like small, like way smaller than it was.
Oh, yeah, it's like a full amusement park.
No,
for sure.
yeah. However, it was still very cute and naturey. Still had a lot of fun on the coasters, which I wasn't necessarily expecting. And the food was tasty.
Here's what I'll say. It was about what I expected. What I didn't expect is how good other people thought it was and how popular this freaking place was. It was just slammed, so I just wasn't ready for it. You know, one thing that I didn't expect about the park was they have an app. It shows like whether rides are open or closed, which is really good, but the wait times were horribly inaccurate. But yeah, the park itself is great. Maybe scope out, you know, how busy the park is before you commit to a wristband. I think in the end, with how much we rode Phoenix by the end, it saved us money. But if you're there on like a super busy day, you might want to do the paper ride. But Javi brought up a good point that
This place has a million different things to do. You can stay all day because the food is so cheap. So if you're gonna ball out and spend the
That's a
$50
good
on the
point.
wristband, you'll at least feel at ease for the rest of the day.
this place overall is very reasonably priced. It's like $3 to $5 a ride. Some of the rides are like $1, like the Kiddy rides.
Yeah.
Good value all around, I'd say. So
Totally, yeah.
it's worth going out for Phoenix alone, but I highly recommend staying the full day. I could spend another day. I think I'll be back without Javi. That's gonna just about do it. This ramble is coming to a close. Thank you all for watching. Some shout out to the dude I met at the park if you're watching this. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And until next time.
There's a dog in the line, so I'm distracted.